Warning, this game is being played on the Edge channel due to slight modesty concerns, body horror, and depictions of religion, magic, and soothsaying. Edge rating, high. Hello, and welcome to Desktop and Dice Edge, the gaming channel where you never know who's going to show up, and the gaming channel in the Dad Network where we play games that aren't exactly family friendly. In this run, we're going to be playing Strangeland. And the question for this particular run is, tell us about some of your crazy dreams. Because I'm thinking that this is kind of a dream-centric game. I've never played it before, so we'll find out. But what are some of your crazy dreams? Now, please keep them family friendly, but for each episode, give us different dreams that have wigged you out, or really strange, or really weird. Dreams are some of the most fascinating things out there, I think, actually. And unlike most runs, I'm not going to do what I tend to do, which is have you guess something. I'm not even going to put something in the comments. At the very end of this recording, I'm going to tell one of the dreams that I had that was freakishly real and actually kind of bled over into reality there for a second, if that makes sense. Anyway, I'll be telling that story at the very last episode. Don't miss it. But yeah. With that, let's get into the game.
Why must you shine a light on Rotta? In the darkness, I can't see or be seen. That is always better.
Rhoda, did you have something to do with that mermaid, stream maid, in the mysteries of the deep? I saw your name on the plaque beneath her.
Indeed. We machine men found a nymph and made of her an imago. With all our skill, we cut and cooked and cured, leaving little of her beyond our handicraft. And when men shrink from the sight of such devastation, their dumbstruck dread pays us homage.
Ooh, that's dark.
What is this place?
You rode a bug to where madness is rooted in myth amid the void. Do you think there's an atlas for such places? I'll tell you this. A carnival is where flesh rises. The grave is where flesh sinks. And here, we hang in between.
There was a golden-haired woman who threw herself down this well?
Oh, yes. I've watched her body break upon the roots many times. Shame on the man who cannot keep such a lovely thing.
Do you know anything about the Dark Thing? Where it came from, how it can defeat it, anything?
I offer only this advice. Sit sobbing in the shadows, alone and empty. Or else never look back and never look in. In those two ways, a haunted, hunted man can hide from such horror.
I don't want to hide. I want to destroy it.
Then I can't help you. No man can.
Who are you?
Outside Rotta, locked inside a cage. Husk Rotta, hollow Rotta, keen and clever Rotta. For edges and craft are all they left of me.
Goodbye.
Yes, it will be good when you are gone.
Wait a second.
Why? He said it hurt his eyes. He said it hurt his eyes.
Okay, what?
He said it hurt his eyes.
Fine. Can I talk to him again? Yes, okay.
How can you be proud of creating something so miserable?
We both know the thrills of self-loathing are no less than those of self-love. And is it not agreed that misery loves company?
Interesting. That actually, there's a bit of deep truth there. That people indulge in self-loathing as much as self-love. I actually just heard something.
In what?
That people indulge in self-loathing as much as they indulge in self-love. I actually just heard something that talked about getting our value from the concept of self-love and how broken that is. That's just a bandage for self-loathing. That the self-love
Interesting.
self-love movement is narcissistic in nature, but narcissism is an attempt to create a false identity to cover up self-loathing. And that you have to gain your meaning and understanding of oneself by the fact that you are created in the image of God, and for you to actually have self-meaning and understanding, one must understand God. Otherwise, you will not understand yourself. Otherwise, you will not have meaning. And this guy just said the whole thing about self-love and self-loathing. Same thing. And it's like, I just heard that. Interesting. So. But yeah, the whole thing of like, oh, I've got to get away from this. I love to love myself. To all this. Really, it's you're having an issue with yourself, and you're afraid of God and actually getting in the middle of it and saying, no, we're gonna have to rip all this out. So, anyway, of course, this is what this is supposed to do. It's supposed to, even though this game is obviously based in secularism, there's some truths here.
All who left of you? Who put you here?
When they killed my boy inside Rotta, they hollowed him out and locked me in. For a boy's life and a man's freedom, I took their blood silver and worldly wisdom and built this cage myself with what they gave me. You, of all people, should know that we plan our prisons with our own minds and shape our shackles with our own hands.
Who is inside Rotta? The one they killed?
No one is inside Rotta now. The boy is gone. He's been hollowed out and stuffed with money.
Okay, death of childhood and wonder for greed.
Who are they?
They are we. Since I've grown and shrunken into one of them, we are machine men who take and make what we will. My cousin Atri has gone the farthest. A mite of a man in a metal box. You know him. You've known us all. And you'll hate us helplessly.
Did you mean 8-3?
He thinks his reckoning will be easier as a number.
If you're Rotta, and 8-3 is Atri, then who's Alberic?
Oh, indeed.
Are you suggesting that I'm Alberic?
Stranger, a man who asks another, "Who am I?" will never gain himself an answer. He will only lose. For I can carve from you an Alberic, but never an Adam. You cease to be in God's image the day you cannot say, "I am who I am."
Oh, that's a thought. You stop being in God's image when you can no longer say I am who I am. Wow, I'm liking this. This is some deep stuff right here. So that's interesting, because some things I've been dealing with. My actually a long time ago I had a discussion with my mother where she had an epiphany that she rebelled against her father when she was younger, but she realized that the parts of her father that she was rebelling against were the parts that she had inherited from him. So therefore, rebellion is just a fight against oneself. And to actually know oneself and to finally get there, once again, it's this whole idea of letting go, releasing who you think, what you think, how you think it should be, and again, being in the image of God. And seriously, it's interesting. This is interesting. Man, I've been having some things happen lately. There's been some videos and all this kind of stuff I've been running into, and it's like, man, what is going on? And now I'm playing this game, and I just picked this out of the blue. And it's now we're dealing with all this really heady stuff, and what I've been dealing with is this whole idea of your identity is what I say it is. Basically, is what I've been getting from, and make no mistake, I'm a spiritual person, so what I've been getting is I've been frustrated because life hasn't quite gone the way I'd hoped, and I've gotten frustrated. It's made me make some mistakes, but I'm trying to turn from the mistakes. And what I've been getting is him saying, I've given you your identity. Your identity is you are mine. And everything has to start there. If you're a pauper, if you are rich, if you are single, if you're married, if you're whatever, it all starts with you are mine, and you are of me. And you are and I was even getting, and hey, if anybody's listening to this, you want some deeper concepts that really blow the brain, look up AYZ Tyler and look up Mimra. But it was this realization of just, in scripture, Yeshua said, you and I are one, just as the Father and I are one. Well, what is he? He is the embodiment. He's the human version of Mimra, which is the extension within our reality of God. That means we are to be Mimra of Mimra. We are to be an extension of Yeshua, just as Yeshua is an extension of the Eternal One. And these are things that I've been mulling over lately. So that whole thing of you are no longer in the image of God when you can no longer say I am who I am. But it's not us. We don't get to say who we are. We have to turn around and release who we say we are for him, for the I am to say, this is who you are. Anyway, sorry. Going theological and philosophical, but I think that's what this game is supposed to do, actually. Anyway, moving on. I might say more, but we'll see.
Is that a yes?
No, you fool. It's a warning.
Goodbye.
Alright, now.
My boy.
I have nothing to say to him.
Then how am I supposed to do the next part? I'm supposed to offer him the rat skin. Actually, wait a minute.
I already woke its spirit. It said Rotta.
Yeah. Okay.
I have nothing to say to him.
Well, now what?
My little Rotta.
What's that? That's different.
I already woke its spirit. It said Rotta. I already woke its spirit.
Alright.
Inside Rotta, stuffed with money, huh?
Oh.
I wonder.
So little left of my boy, but still enough to open the old wound. For this pain, I must pay in thanks.
I have nothing to say to him.
Okay. How do you pay in thanks?
My
He said it hurt his
boy.
eyes.
Okay. He's supposed to give me...
Nothing to spend them on.
He's supposed to give me information.
My little Rotta. My boy.
Alright. Well... Guess I'll try whatever...
Here we go again. Carved what thoughts?
I know about metal. I know how to make it bend to my will. How to fill it with my own pain. Until it has the power to hurt. To cut. To kill.
I need a weapon to kill the dark thing.
Of course you do. What did you have in mind?
Can't you just make me a weapon?
Bring me what it is you want.
Can't you just make me a...
Bring me what it is you want.
Oh, I see. I think I know what I'm supposed to do.
Goodbye. My dagger. Can you make it sharper? Stronger?
Oh, yes. As sharp as tragedy. As strong as despair. But when a woman from the water gives you a blade, she always begs a boon. Are you ready to pay the price?
Yes?
My name. I want my name. Then my pain will hone you an edge that will cut right to the heart.
No, that's not what I meant to do. Ah, we got my setup. Also, I'm thinking I've run into multiple things like with the SCP Foundation stuff, some other things. The cicada has some sort of symbolism in certain circles.
My little Rotta.
And I'm thinking it might be like
Yeah.
maybe death and rebirth or something. But like there with this SCP one, there's like this whole series of things that have to do with cicadas and it being connected to like Jesus, but some weird mix of this
My
concept.
boy.
I've run into some other things, and then they have a cicada in this, and it's like I'm thinking there might be some like undercurrent symbolism of the cicada that I just don't understand, which I think is interesting because if that's the case, then we have these last 2 years where we've had this talk about like the cicada apocalypse where there's like way too many cicadas,
My little
and then it's like, huh? If there is symbolism, I'm wondering if maybe God's sending some sort of message. So.
What is the mermaid's name?
We took that, and it has a price. But you have paid already with my boy. A loss for a loss will square our accounts. And so, I name her Nineveh. Yes, Nineveh.
Nineveh? Seriously?
What's happening? No!
Nineveh. Well, that's interesting.
Let's get out of here.
Another bit of symbolism that's been showing itself up a lot lately. Considering that we had a solar eclipse that passed over 9 towns named Nineveh. Interesting! I picked an interesting game, considering certain things and stuff that has been going on.
Nineveh. Your name is Nineveh.
Yes.
Loss and regaining of identity.
No. Show me the blade, while the pain of my name is still sharp.
This game seems to have this idea of the necessity of pain.
As sharp as tragedy, huh? Let's see what it can cut. Thank you.
Of course, this whole game is all psychoanalogy. Of course, being a psych major, which, little tidbit for those out there, being a psych major, there's no reason I picked this game at all. No reason why it intrigued me. Use torch on Black Swan. Oh, whoops, gotta go back.
Spirits.
Hey, I hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, I hope you consider joining our socials as well as look at our other channels and other creators. There should be links to that in the description below. Also linked below is a link to my Rent a Cyber friend where you can come have a personal conversation with me for a small fee. Now to do this, you need to be 18 years old or older, and if you're not 18 years old or older, you need to have a guardian log you in and stay in the room while we have a conversation. If they're unwilling to do that, then I'm sorry, we can't have that conversation. Just as a reminder, the question for this run is, what is the craziest dream that you have had? Now, keep it family friendly, and give us the craziest one on the first episode, and then give us other crazy dreams you may have had in other episodes as we go along. Also remember, there's no guessing game this particular run when it comes to my dreams. Instead, I'm going to tell you one of my crazy dreams on the last episode of this run. Of course, if this is the last episode of the run, you just heard that story. I hope you enjoyed it. Well, with that, I've been your host, Next Gen Nate, and I look forward to the next time we play.